Today is a big day. Nick just went over to Ashley's old property to assess the situation. We're getting a chicken coop, some rabbit cages, and also a big enclosure that can be used for the pigs, the dog, or the goats. And then we're going to be trying to move animals today. So the first step is going to be moving Ginger and the goats to this area over here. Nick just picked up a gate from Lowe's yesterday, so we have to attach that first, obviously, before we can move them. Alright, so we are pulling up on Ashley's old property. She's given us a couple of animal enclosures. They're already moved out, but we're here to grab some stuff. Alright, so we got this old chicken coop loaded up, and I think we're going to be taking some of the rabbit hutches. Nick is assessing the situation. I think we might just take this one on the end over here. Alright, so the rabbit hutch is a little longer than we thought, so we cannot take it together. Nick's going to have to come make a separate trip just for that. Some cool mushrooms. Well, we just loaded up some of the stuff. Nick has to come back for the rabbit hutch. It'll definitely be good to have that. There'll be more room for the rabbits. They're just in one kind of smaller cage right now. I'm pretty sad that Ashley's gone now. I mean, she's still my friend. She's just not the next town over anymore. Now she's a little over 6 hours away. But I'm so grateful to have met her and to know her, and I've just learned so much from her, and I've got some good experience. So I'm really blessed to have been able to meet her and get to know her and everything. Alright, we're loaded up and ready to go. It's strapped down pretty good, so hopefully it won't go anywhere. Alright, well, we made it home safely with the chicken coop. Very excited to get this. Ashley was very generous and just gave it to us because she left it after she moved. So she said we could come and grab it. Alright, so Nick got back with the rest of the enclosures from Ashley's, and he's been hard at work putting the gate on the enclosure. We're running out of time today, so the animals might not get moved today, but we shall see. So we also got this little dog house, which I plan on using for Gizmo for the time being until we move all the pigs, because we do want to put him together with Petunia. And then we got the rabbit hutch right there, so that'll be nice. The rabbits will have some more room and they'll be up off the ground. And then we got the chicken coop, and then this enclosure that we're probably gonna just use for hay at the moment, but it'll probably be eventually used for pigs or the dog or the goats. So we are making some good progress. I have such a good rooster. He's so cute. I just threw them out some mealworms. Well, they're technically black soldier flies, but they're essentially the same thing, and they're like way cheaper. So I don't know if you can hear him, but he's making little sounds to call them over, and he's like pointing to them. Sometimes he'll even like pick up food that I toss to them, and he'll put it back down like he's trying to show it to them. He does eat some himself, but he definitely is like, hey, come here, look what I got. So cute. He's a handsome boy. He is a blue copper Moran. Good morning. It is New Year's Eve, last day of 2025. I think this is going to be our new routine with Henrietta. She's one of my old girls. I originally got her in 2019. Unfortunately, she's been getting a little beat up recently, and things have been fine until lately, but you can see she's got, some scabs around her beak and her comb. And I saw it firsthand this morning. I was just feeding everybody, and my Easter egger, who is not like top of the chain or anything, but she really grabbed her and got onto her, and she was not letting go, and so I chased her away. It's that one over by the gate, Kiwi. So I felt really bad, so I grabbed Henrietta, put her on top of the bunny's cage for now. There is shingles up there, and I put some hay up there, so if she makes a mess with like her scratch, it probably won't fall down in there on the bunnies. So I think I'm just going to do that with her. This Rhode Island Red has noticed that she's up there, so she's going to try to go steal her food. Oh, and we can see firsthand Gizmo sneaking under the fence. Here he goes. And he's in. Gizmo! Alright, so change of plans. I managed to get the pig inside the kennel. I closed the automatic door to the chicken coop, and I moved Henrietta in there to eat. Shoo shoo! Shoo! Shoo shoo! And then I'm giving the chickens time to eat their scratch and their food that I put out before Gizmo gets it. Sorry, buddy, but you guys stay in there for a little bit, because I can't have you eating other chickens' food. That's not being a good piggy. They're like, what is happening? I know. Pretty soon you're going to be in a different spot. Alright, so this morning, Gizmo was squeezing under the fence, and so he's now in the chickens area. But while he was squeezing under the fence, he was holding it up basically for the chickens. So some of the chickens went into Gizmo's area, and then we only have hog panels on the side, and the chickens can very easily squeeze out of the hog panels. So now the rooster is free, walking around outside the area. So now our rooster is free, walking around the yard. He's mostly staying near the girls, which is good. Oh, and apparently we have a new name for him. His permanent name will be revealed shortly. Alright, so we are currently in the process of moving Ginger and the goats. Nick has the goats in the hut right now, and he's going to drive the tractor in there and load them in. So Ginger is in her new area already. What do you think, Ginger? What do you think, girl? You got a new spot. Yeah, you got a new spot in here. And this is just a temporary space, but the goats will be happy because they have lots of leaves to eat in here. Have to fix that one board that popped off there, but not a big deal. And he's gonna just fit. He just fit in there. Alright, goats made it safely in their new temporary area. They'll be really happy to eat all those leaves. Alright, Ginger. Goaties, you can come out now. It's okay, goaties. Come check out your new area. Look at this, goaties. Come here, Ginger. Check it out, goaties. You got some new things to eat over here. Yeah, you got some new things to eat over here. Ginger's ready to come out. See her little paws? You can see her snout too and her little eyes. Well, apparently we now have some free-range chickens. So, as you've seen in my recent videos, they've been getting through each other's fence over here. So the pig Gizmo, he's been getting under the fence, so the chicken's been going under there. And then the chickens just walk right out because it's a hog panel. So we now have free-range chickens, apparently. Getting a bale of hay dropped in. Or two. What's that? Everyone is excited about their... Oh. The goats are happy to have some more hay.